Hi there, my name is Arham Gul and I am 23 years old and I live in Pakistan, which is where I've lived my whole life. I graduated in January 2025 with a degree in software engineering from National University of Modern Languages. I was really into computer sciences, which kind of led me down to the path of software engineering. Having joined it, I enrolled in a course called Human Computer Interaction. In that course, I learned a lot about how to understand people and the whole process of how they behave, how they think, and how technology can best serve them. That whole thing seemed really interesting to me as I delved into the thought process, research, and the psychology behind even the simplest of designs. And I feel like that's what got me into interaction design as well, which is why I started experimenting with different tools like Figma and Framer, and I created some visual designs and some prototypes as well. And that curiosity is mainly the reason of the foundation of my interest in this field. And the following semester, I also enrolled in a user experience design course, which expanded my knowledge base even further. And I also had the opportunity to enroll a psychology course, which really helped me understand human behavior from a new perspective as to how users think, how they make decisions, and why some designs feel good while others kind of frustrate the users and why they don't want to use it anymore. And I kind of applied all of that knowledge I learned from these three places in my final year project, which was basically a medical imaging application. It diagnosed tuberculosis in patients with the help of machine learning models. In that project, my targeted audience was basically people from low to middle class backgrounds. I really delved into the research by surveying them, interview them, and all to understand how they think and why they think what they think. That whole research kind of helped me build the application in a way that I could say it curates to the needs of the users instead of what I think would have been better, because ultimately that's the whole point of these fields, because we want to create something that the user can relate to and not what we think would be better for them. I feel like that project was basically what makes sure of the fact that this is exactly what I want to continue with after my graduation. So I joined an internship at Cyberkuza, which is a Turkey-based incubation center here in Pakistan, which kind of basically focuses on nurturing startups. During that period, I worked with a startup who was building a chatbot application. I learned a lot about the end-to-end design processes, from research and ideation to prototyping and user testing and all that stuff. Working directly with users and observing how they interacted with the system taught me lessons that I can honestly say that no textbook or no course could ever do. Eventually, I joined the same company as a visual and creative designer, where I have worked on several projects. My responsibilities basically include researching audiences, understanding the behavior, designing experiences for them, and basically iterating on the feedback I'm given from the users and all the other stakeholders. And some of my main projects that I would like to mention would be my innovation book, which is a detailed book on all the products my company is working on or has worked on in the past, and our smart bench, which is an eco-friendly bench for which I did all the marketing collateral and made it marketable by user research and finding out how people interacted with the eco-friendly products. And while gaining all this professional experience, I also started thinking about my next step in the journey and realized that I want to deepen my understanding of HCI even further. I did some research and I had a meeting with my professor as well, who guided me through it. And the University of Trento seemed like a great option because it had a great curriculum. I went through the curriculum. It kind of really stood out to me because it really balancing psychology, design, and computer science, and kind of engages all three areas. And it was really something that seemed interesting to me as someone who had a technical background but is working on design right now and has some learning experience in psychology as well. And I've also heard great things about University of Trento, not just about its academic reputation, but also its community that kind of encourages creativity and growth. And I feel like that's something a student, especially from different countries, really look forward to. And I feel like this program is exactly what I need to refine my skills, expand my knowledge, and push the boundaries of what I can do or create as a designer. I am really excited about the opportunity to study at University of Trento, and I really hope to bring my curiosity and my creativity to your program. And thank you so much for taking the time to view this video and considering my application. Have a great day. I hope to see you soon. Thank you.